I'm John Reeks. I teach clarinet at Loyola University, New Orleans. And this is the technical etude from Louisiana All-State Audition Set 4. Just like with any other journey, the very first step is really important. And sometimes it's hard for us to get out that first note, that C. So make sure that you take care that it speaks, that it comes out clearly before you take off on a tear to all these 16th notes. Let's do that again. What would it sound like if I didn't hear the C? Listen, it gets kind of jumbled. It's kind of a mess, and so I need to make sure that I have that good solid footing to start with. So make sure that that C comes out really clearly. So this piece is all 16th notes, pretty much. And there's different articulations, which of course I want to heed, but the biggest problem that I hear a lot of students doing is when they get to groups of 2 16th notes slurred together, followed by a whole bunch of other groups of twosies. And let me show you what I hear a lot of. I'm going to start on the fourth line, about the middle of the piece. And I get that sort of hiccupy sound on the groups of 2, that I'm looking at it and I see 2 notes slurred together. There's no staccato dot, there's no accent, there's no nothing. So to me, I would think that they're equal partners. And I want to make those 2 notes as equal as possible. So I want to hold on to the length of the second note, and there's no reason to accent the first note. So let's do that again and see if it sounds any better. And that happens several times in several different instances, but every time we have those groups of 2 slurred 16th notes, try to even them out as much as possible and make them as equal or as equalized as you can make them. The last thing I want to say about this is the very ending of the piece. Of course, you're not going to play the whole piece for your audition, but perhaps the judge will include this in your performance. So, there's no dynamics at all given until we get to the end. And it's sort of like the composer said, oh, I forgot, maybe I should put some dynamics in, make this piece interesting. And actually the dynamics that he wrote on the last 2 measures are really interesting, last 3 measures. That it would be very easy to do this, and let me show you what's not written. So it would be so easy to end it triumphantly on a high note. But that's not what he has written, and it also I don't think it sounds that good. I think it's much cooler if you make a diminuendo. Let's see how that sounds and see if you like that better. So I hope that you have a good time with this piece, and I wish you good luck on your audition.